Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to CNC Farm. I hope everyone had a wonderful Christmas. We are still recovering in this household, passing the sickness around. I had it, got better for about a day, and then once my lack of sleep set in around Christmas time, I am now sick again. So we are struggling here, but we are still cooking food around here. You got to eat, right? So banana bread is one of my daughter's favorite things to eat, and I find myself always trying new recipes instead of sticking to, a go-to recipe I know she likes. I always try new ones. Sometimes it works out for me, sometimes it doesn't. But today, guys, we are trying another new recipe. This one is a coffee cake banana bread. And what you're going to do first is you are going to mix together 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla, and 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, along with 3 to 4 bananas. Now, my bananas, I know you're probably wondering, they look a little black. I freeze my extra bananas, and then I just let them thaw on the counter for a little bit, and you saw they just literally squeezed right out. I'm using a potato masher to go ahead and mash these. You could use a fork. And what we're going to do is just kind of cream these ingredients together. All right, now we are going to be creaming the butter and the sugar. You're going to need a 1/2 cup of butter that is softened and 1 cup of white sugar. And you are going to want to cream this until it is light and fluffy. And now you're going to just add 2 eggs to this mixture and just mix it with your beater until combined. So now I have pre-sifted 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/2 teaspoon of salt together. And that is what I am now adding to my sugared mixture. And what you're going to want to do now is you are going to mix this up until just combined. You don't want to overmix because that will result in a tougher bread. Now you're going to add 2 tablespoons of full fat sour cream. And once those are added, you just want to stir it up just a little bit. Combine the ingredients. And then we will be adding the mashed banana mixture to this one as well. We are now adding the banana mixture, and again, it was the bananas, the brown sugar, the vanilla, and the cinnamon. We are going to combine these 2 things and mix well until they are combined really good. Now your mixture is ready to go into your bread pans I have pre-greased these, and I am just going to divide this up kind of as evenly as possible. My glass pan is slightly bigger, so I will add a little bit extra into that one. But yeah, you just want to kind of even out the mixture, and then we will work on our crumb topping. Now, what you're going to need for the crumb topping is 1 cup of flour, which I already have in my bowl, 1 cup of brown sugar, and 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 6 tablespoons of cold butter. And what you're going to want to do is use a pastry cutter, which I do not have. So then second best is going to be a fork or your hands. I prefer my hand method. I just think that works out way better. You see, I tried the fork and went back to my hands. Now you want to mix this until it is a fine crumble, and then sprinkle evenly over the top of your 2 pans. So you're going to bake this at 350 for about 30 minutes. You want to check it, make sure your toothpick comes out clean. It may take a little bit longer depending on your oven, but this recipe was fabulous. I will definitely make this again. I will put the full recipe in my description box. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and take care until next time.